So Corey LaJoy tweeted that he wants to put someone else's face on his race car, and you have to buy a box of Built Bars in order to do it. Well, I bought a box of Built Bars. I didn't get the fucking golden ticket, obviously. However, I will say that the Built Bars are interesting, because protein bars usually suck. They are usually disgusting, wretched piles of shit, except for the Gatorade ones. The Gatorade protein bars were actually kind of good. I don't know if they still exist, but when they did exist, they were actually kind of good. Built Bars, on the other hand, it's just, it's not that good. They are kind of mediocre. They are not the greatest. You had to get a variety pack in order to get the golden ticket, so I got a variety pack, and there's double chocolate, which is, you know, chocolate. So yeah, it exists. It's basically the default setting for the bars. There was cookies and cream. That was all right. It was, I think that was the first one that I ate. So like I was expecting it to actually taste good, but no, it actually tastes like a protein bar. Because sometimes, you know, you'll get a protein bar that actually tastes good, but most of the time the protein bars just taste like protein bars. So the cookies and cream one, I got the taste of the protein, and it was not the greatest. There's an orange flavor, and I'm like, the raspberry one was the worst. I'm saving the 2 coconut ones for last because I hate coconuts on principle. I don't think I've ever told this story on the channel, but like, if you spent like a half an hour with my parents, I'm sure the first date that I bring home is going to hear this story. But in, I think it was 2005, when I lived in South Dakota, and my grandma still, well, my grandma has lived in the same place for basically my entire, you know, memory. Meanwhile, I've lived all over the goddamn place. Basically, I'm a nomadic. We were nomadic. I would definitely say we were nomadic for the first couple of years of my life. However, this was the furthest that I've ever lived away from my grandma during that time, and like, you know, she came to visit sometimes. She didn't drive, so we had to drive there, get my grandma, and bring her back to our house, and then like 3 days later bring her back. I don't know what she was working back during this time. It might have still been babysitting. Man, the stories that I could tell from my grandma's babysitting. But beyond that, we went, it was Christmas, okay? And we went out of town together to have Christmas dinner or something, I don't know. And there was a dessert selection. And I never get to have dessert at restaurants. I always used to think that the desserts menu at restaurants was just there for display, because I was never allowed to get any desserts when we were out to eat. Probably because they were expensive and shitty and not worth the price. However, to me as a youth, that was just because, you know, it didn't actually exist. It was in fact a farce. There was no dessert. The cake was in fact a lie. Anyway, we went there, and I saw some dessert, and like, I guess my parents were like, you know what, it's Christmas time. The Christmas spirit of getting shitty desserts. Let's let them get dessert today. So I got dessert. I got what I thought was a piece of cheesecake, because cheesecake is fucking delicious, and if you disagree, we can't be friends. I'm sorry. We have to draw the line somewhere. So, sat down and put my fork into the piece of cheesecake, and everything was alright. And I put it into my mouth, and I'm sitting there and I realize, wait a minute, this doesn't taste like cheesecake. The cheesecake was in fact coconut cream pie. And I don't know about y'all, but coconut cream pie is fucking disgusting. It is a wretched pile of shit, especially in comparison to a good homemade cheesecake. I was appalled, to say the least. So we spent like probably $6 on a piece of coconut cream pie that I thought was cheesecake. And I'm not sure what the fuck was going on, because obviously my parents had to have been there with me, you know, to retrieve this. Like, it wasn't just me going up to the counter and being like, can I have that? No, my parents had to have been there, like, witnessing this for me. And, like, at least, to my knowledge, my dad can't spell to save his life, but I'm pretty sure he can read. I'm pretty sure, anyway. I'm gonna die. Just die. I know I'm gonna die on that jump, so just make it happen faster. There had to have been, like, a sign that said, hey, dumbass, this is not cheesecake, this is, in fact, coconut cream pie. You would think that they would accurately label what they're selling. You'd think. Nope. So that would be funny if it weren't for the fact that we did literally the exact same thing the next year. 2006, Christmas. We go back to this exact same place under the exact same circumstances. My grandma's visiting. We go to the exact same place, probably order the exact same meal from the previous year. And what happens? What lay viewer do you believe happened? What do you think happened? Why, I went to look at the desserts on display, and I saw some cheesecake. You know what happened next? Do you know what happened next? We got the cheesecake. Fuck this fucking game, by the way. Guess what? It wasn't fucking cheesecake. It was coconut cream pie again. So my parents wasted another $6 on another shitty piece of coconut cream pie that was not labeled as such. It was not labeled in any capacity. There was no indication whatsoever that it was in fact coconut cream pie and not anything else. The exact same thing happened 2 fucking years in a row because this place couldn't fucking label their dessert section and my fucking parents couldn't use their goddamn brains. I don't know if that was just a wacky prank. Just a prank, bro. I don't know, man. But I've never heard the fucking end of it because apparently it's my fault. It's my fault that my parents got me fucking coconut cream pie 2 years in a row when I wanted cheesecake and it was not accurately labeled and they did absolutely nothing to try and prevent this from happening. They didn't go, actually, last year we did this exact same fucking song and dance and it wasn't fucking cheesecake. Nah, they just let it happen. They just stood by and let that happen. So, yeah. So if you ever want to know a story of betrayal, just go to Deadwood during Christmas. Ward wins, obviously. And of course the guy that fucking died, his fucking bike bounced across the line and he got the fucking spot in front of me. Naturally. So there goes, well actually that wasn't a whole lot of points lost, actually. We're still pretty solid. Could you fuck off? I said no. You know what's cute is that it asks you if you want to save your progress on that menu, and it automatically puts it on yes. But then, when it says, are you sure, it automatically puts it on no. Game. Make up your fucking mind. How about? How about you make up your fucking mind on this shit? Oh no, you're just gonna be a bitch? Oh, okay. Well, sorry. Sorry. Oh, this was a good track. This was a track that I, won by default, right? This was a lot like that other track that I had deleted in this series. Wow, damn, now I need to find another story to tell. What's the deal with Airline Food? Seriously, what is the deal with Airline Food? I fucking went to Texas I went through multiple airlines, and the food was great. What, was that just a thing in the 90s that isn't a thing anymore? Like, they had a Chick-fil-A in the, Denver airport. That's what I had. I had Chick-fil-A in Denver airport. That was really good. It wasn't as good as the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich, but it was good. Yeah, dude, there's like Pizza Huts and shit. You know? I guess airline food was like really bad in like the 90s. But like now it's really good. Like even our shitty airport in this, you know, country bumpkin town here, even they have like some good sandwiches. I've never had any. See, our airline is the only one that the airline food jokes apply to anymore. Or like, I don't know, dude. We're comedians in the 90s, just entitled little shits that couldn't, you know, handle Chick-fil-A in their airports. Like, seriously. Oh god, someone just absolutely ate shit back there. That sounded painful. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, are they talking about in-flight meals? Because when I fly United, we got little, this is, you know, plague times. So maybe it was different before the plague time. When I flew on Allegiant, like, we had those, Dunkin' Donuts coffees for like $6. That was kind of ridiculous, but at least it was good. At least I could say that I made a transaction for a coffee in like at 36,000 feet or something. I don't know. Is cruising altitude still 36,000 feet? Or has like the ozone layer evaporated enough where you can, you know, where you need to be lower or higher? I don't know. I don't know the science behind it. I'm sorry. I just about fucking drove out of the goddamn track again, so I gotta pay attention. Yeah, dude. Yeah, United had some little baggies, and they had like some vanilla wafer cookies that were delicious, and they had little mini pretzels and a bottle of water, dude. That shit was lit. I remember when I was flying back to Houston, I was like, dude, I hope we get another one of those little baggies. And it was the exact same thing, and I was so excited. The little vanilla cookie things were so good. The pretzels were good. Everything was good. I don't know what people's deal with airline food is. It's not that bad. Or I've just not flown in the 90s when it was bad. I'm actually gonna lose this fucking race. Get railed, bitch. Nope, someone just ate shit back there. Sucks to suck, I guess. You know something we haven't done in this playthrough yet? Cinematic cam in an actual race. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, no. Well, I can't even blame Cinematic Cam for that. Look at that. Cinematic Cam in the race. Woo! Yeah! Good time. Good times were had by everyone. Alright, well, that was quite the race. You know what, I think I've got the championship locked up. That was pretty intense to start things off, but now that we've got a few races in, you see, that's the good thing about Nationals, is that unlike in Supercross, there isn't one guy that's always better. For some reason in Supercross, there's always one guy that's winning every single race. At least in Nationals, you know. If you're, like, finishing second in every race, it's usually to someone different every single time, so. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that was bad. That might be the worst breaking of game capture this entire playthrough. I have no idea what I'm gonna have to do to make that work. That was, yikes. I was a big ol' yikes moment right there. Well, editing this is gonna be a bitch as always, so hey, at least some things never change. Oh, it's this track! Oh, we're doing all the classics! Man, we had two of the worst tracks to start this series off, and now we're doing all the good tracks, all the fun memories that we've had on these easy tracks, dude. And now they're driving around me for some reason. They're all in tandem. Look at this shit. Tandem bicycling. When are they gonna add this to the Olympics? Olympic MX Unleashed. I feel like I would not progress very far in that because this game's kind of an asshole. And I feel like if I was playing against actual people, it would probably be even more assholey. You know, it would be hilarious as if we could only do like, you know, 2-player games, and then like the 2 human characters in the Olympics finish last and second to last to the AI. That would be quite something indeed. That would be quite something indeed. Oh no, this is not the track that I thought it was. No, it's this stupid track with the stupid ass rock in it. Oh. Never mind, I thought this was the track. I thought this was like the Utah track or whatever, where like it was the canyon with the valley where you're just going, you know, in a line like that the entire time. Yeah, man. Never mind, this track actually sucks, as you can plainly see. Yeah, they're just gonna drive around me. As always. As always. And the game's physics engine is gonna decide, you know what, we're not gonna operate properly today. We're just gonna fuck around. We're just going to fuck around. Oh no, we're off the track again. Man, it just gives you every opportunity to fly off the track, doesn't it? I haven't seen either of these red shirt guys this entire thing, so I feel like these guys are probably pretty low in points. I'm not too worried. We got another lap. As long as the game doesn't send me into the rocks, we should be good here. Alright. Or it could just do that. That's also an option. Alright, well then. Okay, and now we're into this section, which is really good this time around for some reason. Oh. And we're gonna be slow. And we're still slow. Oh my, yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That is what we're gonna do. Mm-hmm. Yep, and now I'm all the fucking way back here. Very neat. Very... Are you kidding me with this game? It just does whatever it feels like doing. Oh yeah, and now we're bouncing. And we're bouncing. Still bouncing. Still bouncing. These guys are all the fucking way over here. I'm all the fucking way back here. 'Cause we're bouncing. Yep. And we're still floating around, yep. Mm-hmm. Cool. Super cool. You're a bitch, game. Yeah. It's really cool how it just does all the stupid things that it could possibly do. Yeah, I did the most preloads, I did the most clutches, I did the most every fucking thing except for win. Piece of shit. Yeah, and now we're 19 points back. So mathematically, I could still lose this fucking championship because of that race. Anyway, the final event in Nationals. We're almost there. At long fucking last, we're almost there. 40 minutes into this recording session, and we finally made it to the end of this first series of races. And now, because of that previous event, I have to not finish last in this race. Great. I'm sure that'll happen. Alright, well... Hillsboro. I don't even remember this track. It's probably trash. Yeah, this section's awful. Oh, this section's awful. Because they're going to have immaculate speed for no fucking reason and be really fast in that section while I'm just barely managing to get by without wrecking. Yeah, I can see it now. Is that a ski lift? There's not even snow here. What are you skiing on? Oh yeah, I guess that's technically snow. That little patch of white. It could be like a dead cauliflower, but or cauliflower. What am I saying? What's the yellow weed that everyone picks as a child? I'm actually now realizing that I don't know what it's called. I thought it was called cauliflower for a second. How am I second? Who's leading? You're kidding me. I almost hit that. I almost hit the fucking skillet. Who the fuck was leading? I got through all those sections absolutely perfect. And somehow I wasn't fucking leading for a second. Like, where was he? I didn't even hear another engine. Okay. See, this is exactly what I fucking mean. That section is shit. Oh my god, this game's a bitch, and I hate it. What are those yellow fucking weeds called? That turn white when they die, and then they turn into seeds that float around, and you're supposed to blow into them to make a wish, but you're actually just making your lawn more weed. It's not fucking cauliflower. Just one bad fucking bounce. You just come to a stop. What are you doing? This game sucks. Fuck off! Why? Yeah, right in front of the shitty section. Imagine the odds. Oh look, we're making these jumps at the fucking worst possible way. Fuck off! What is happening in front of me? God, dude, this game's an asshole! This game's a cunt. This game's a bitch. This game sucked my shit. Fucking God, dude. It's awful! That's death. Imagine fucking odds of that. God, dude, go! Oh, would you look at that? I'm in the one position that I can't be in. If that one fucking guy wins this race now, I'm done. And everyone just fucked up in this section. This section's the worst section in the entire track. I don't even care about the section that I said is the worst section of any track just now at the start of this shit. No, that section's the worst. Oh yeah, you're a fucking show-off, aren't you, you piece of shit? You piece of fucking shit. You piece of fucking shit! God damn it, dude! Fuck off! Fucking stupid ass game. I won the championship, which is what matters, but that doesn't change the fact that this game is stupid. 126 points. Yay. 126. New world ranking of 10. I can't advance. I have to advance 10 positions in one event. Nice. That's awesome, dude. Alright, well that sucked a lot. But we had a lot of good tracks in there. There was a solid 3 tracks that were really good there. That were super easy. Supercross, on the other hand, there are exactly 0 tracks that are super easy and guaranteed wins. In fact, absolutely none of them are guaranteed wins. None of them are guaranteed top 5s, even. You are the Rainbow Studios 250cc National Championship Series League champion. 12 Supercross races. Let's go. And I overdrove the corner. Going 40 miles an hour into this corner and I'm still overdriving the track. Oh, he's spinning. What a fucking Chad! What a fucking Chad! Did you see that? This absolute fucking beast! Oh my god, I can't even be mad! That was such a good save! Holy shit. That was so good. And I can't fucking drive forward because this car sucks and this track sucks and this game sucks.